Modern Mahjong's here with Daily Talk of the Tiles for June 23rd. Did you know courtesy can help you win or at least prevent you from having a dead hand? We're going to go over some ways to play fair and play to win. There are many aspects of the game that aren't covered by specific rules and may fall under recommendations or courtesy. It is not required that you separate exposures. However, it is a courtesy. Same with placing jokers within the exposures. We call them hugging your jokers or sandwiching them, and you put the jokers, when possible, between natural tiles. While it's not a rule, it is a courtesy. So how does that prevent a dead hand? If it's unclear where a joker belongs because the jokers aren't sandwiched or hugged or the exposures are right next to each other, another player might hand you a tile to exchange your joker and it's put with the wrong tile. Well, that would be no penalty to them at all, but when someone notices it later, your hand could be declared dead. On the other hand, it's not your job to make it easier on other players. Avoiding tells, which we've discussed in other daily talks, is very helpful, especially when there's no rule. There's no rule providing where discards should be placed on the table. We've seen some players put them in lines. There's other aspects and other variations of the game where discards are put in a certain order and show who discarded the tile. For National Mahjong League play, don't make it easier for other players to remember what tiles you don't need. That's not anything your job to do. Avoid tells of those tiles. Don't line them up in front of you. Don't stack them together by tile. Or don't keep them all in your area right in front of your rack. Discards should be scattered randomly throughout the table. As players get more experience, they'll be able to scan the table and see what tiles are out. And actually, for this year on 2025, most of the tiles other than flowers are a single in at least one hand on the card. So even if you scan the table, and you see 3 of that tile, it doesn't mean that someone can't have jokers and call that tile for the win or just need it for a single. If you need 2025 cards, we have both standard back in stock and large. They're available with immediate shipping and tracking. You can visit our website, Modern Mahjong, and shop for cards as well as a curated collection of Mahjong and Canasta gifts and accessories. Our hand of the day, we're finishing up the quint hand. Quint number 3 is a quint of one number in one suit, a pair in a second suit, and then another quint in a third. This is a very flexible hand. Yes, there are 2 pairs, but other than that, those quints can have lots of jokers. Quint exposures make it obvious that the player is playing a quint this year because there's no 5 flowers anywhere else on the card. Other years there were that. For all the quints, once a player exposes a quint of numbers, they could either mean that same number, a number higher or lower, a wind, a flower. So in this case, quints can be very helpful, but if you pick a ton of jokers, our suggestion is, unless you have the pairs, avoid the pair hands in the quint section. We have a lot of exciting dates coming up soon. Stay tuned. If you don't get our emails yet, go to ModernMahjong.com to register so you can get our newsletter, and make sure you save us as a contact so you'll go into your primary email if your email source is
Oh my gosh, how fast!
so exciting.
I love it.
You
Thank
saw
you
the
guys
video.
so
If not,
much.
go to
We teach it. We love
talk
it. Oh
about
my gosh, we love it.
and it's the last day to register because class starts tonight. If you missed tonight's class and you're watching this later, you can register and then watch the replays and catch up. So go to modernmahjong.com/collections/our events for more information and to register. If you play Canasta, we have a lot of great stuff coming up. We're opening up registration for our Game On Live on July 15th, a book talk with Lainey Becker on July 28th, a 4-part series, Set Sail, and the reason we're calling that is you'll see coming up soon. Set Sail to Learn Canasta. September 3rd, a Canasta convention conversation on Zoom to get ready for our convention. October 11th and 12th, our convention in New York City. And April 23rd to the 30th, Paris and Normandy River Cruise. Sightsee during the day, Canasta in the evenings. For all information about all this and more, if you want any more details, visit our Facebook group, our Instagram, or send us an email at modernamericancanasta@gmail.com. For Mahjong, we hope that you're enjoying our daily talk of the tiles. If you want more information or you have interesting information you think we should share coming up, send us an email or comment below. If you found this video but you're not following us yet, think of all the information you're missing out And make sure to like, comment, save, and share. Tag your friends so they don't miss out too. With that, we hope you have a great day and a great game, and see a lot of you tonight on our Zoom.